Okay, I am trying out the Hobby King i86AP unit, this little unit that I have right here, on a hybrid that Schraut5 put together. This is his wing, pretty basic wing, KFM2 airfoil. He builds it out of 1/2-inch foam, which I can't seem to get up here in Canada, so I am using 3 laminations of Dollar Tree foam board. And then this is, of course, a tube a la Experimental Airlines with one of Ed's angled metal mounts and an RC timer motor on it. At one point, I had essentially everything in the tube. The only connection to the tube was the elastic bands to hold the wing on, and of course the servo connections for the elevons. Wanting to use the i86 controller, I have moved both the receiver and the controller up onto the wing, and the only connection that I have now is the power lead coming from the ESC. One of the things that you have to remember to do when adding the i86AP unit on is that your radio no longer does the elevon mixing. That's taken care of by the i86AP unit, and there's a little tiny jumper on there that allows you to convert from standard plane to elevons only to a V-tail configuration, and then the little controller does all the requisite mixing. So we will take and connect everything here. I have flown this particular wing before. Flies really quite well. It is probably on the outer edge of my ability to fly a wing. And I've had that confirmed by some other fellows who've tried it, in that it is a bit lively. Whoops, that elastic band's gone, probably never to be found again. And some fellows who are really quite experienced pilots have told me that it's perfectly flyable, but it is in fact a little bit of a handful, particularly for a newbie like myself. So I have put the stability unit on it in the hopes that it will make it a little more docile for me to fly, and might make it a potential FPV platform. So we will lash it up to a 3S battery here, and we will see whether or not the i86AP unit makes any significant difference to the way she flies. The center of gravity will be changing, not a lot, but somewhat, in that I have lifted up some of the units here and now have them sitting on top of the wing. And so, as I said, the DX6i is now set on generic airplane, generic flying setup, and the i86AP module from Hobby King is doing all of the requisite mixing for the elevons. So We shall see. One advantage that I find of this setup for the airplane is that you have something to hang on to. The thought of hand launching with that propeller at the back of a wing can be a little disconcerting. That taper is really not wanting to hold. I hope that holds. There we go. Anyways, we shall see. Nice calm day in central Alberta. What was all that about? Not exactly sure what I did wrong there. Okay. I will try a left-handed launch. No, something is wrong. What on earth am I doing wrong? Well, folks, it's the end of that little experiment. Spit the battery out the front. Did a little damage to the wing, removed the motor, and broke the forward wing stop. Oh well, Mackenzie out until I can figure out what's going wrong.